I hit the one thing and the one Candyman super right under your feet.
Oh yeah, that was good. Like
That-
like, I was outplayed there. Like I got pissed, bro. I
Yeah.
need to practice. I need to practice the game more.
That's why I was sitting there just like, oh no, I'm cooked.
Oh
It's
no.
over, bro.
He's going quiet. He's deafened so he can have no noise except his own head. Fuck.
I'm alone with my thoughts, and that is either a benefit or a detriment.
I did too good. Oh no, he's locking in.
I got this stream all going, everything's all ready, so whenever you are ready.
Alrighty. So last time,
On Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, the party came together, and through research at Gorthodax, with Maeve, and the others doing their own thing, looking at quests, all decided to take on a quest that happened to bring you guys into the Endless Forest to hunting doppelgangers. Into the forest, you find a small child. Maeve immediately
Ready to square up with the child.
ready to square up with the child. Did not trust it.
We're out here finding doppelgangers, and there's a child in the murder woods.
You all reluctantly start bringing it back, only to realize the 30-minute walk to get back home is now taking over 45 minutes. To which the child freaks out, falls to the ground, go to inspect it, head twists around it, runs into the forest. Maeve immediately saying, I fucking called it. Then everybody gets attacked by increasing hordes of small, identical, creepy children with grotesque smiles and pale white clothing and pale white skin. As to which, then, after a nice perception check from Maeve and a good investigation check from Tylik, narrow down where the main source, as you notice that they might not be full people. A quick, decisive fireball sends all of the illusory copies of the child to disappear, and you notice, detail I forgot to mention, a human child
Welcome in.
on the ground.
Welcome.
Through interrogation and figuring out, you learned they were connected to Tylik. The Tylik had nothing to do with them creating this. This was just them having their own fun. And you all decided to go together, walking back into the city. And as you all are walking in, the kid is appears next to you guys and goes, by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. You guys can all call me Tiny.
I mean, that part's correct.
I mean, I was
Now-
going to anyway, but
Well, the 5'1" tracking porn.
Hold up.
Bo is more fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Little baby man.
oh, baby bitch.
Little baby man.
Because, but yeah, that is me. Tylik. If I could, yes, Tylik. If I could talk to you for a moment, pretty please. And he like, if I could talk to you for just a moment, away from The angry gem that wants to kill me.
I'm not sure how much the angry gem that wants to kill you would like that. I like shoot a quick glance over at Maeve.
Okay, well,
She is like looking between the two of you, just like,
you're right. So I'll just say, if you're interested in finding whatever group is left of us that were able to make it here, you're gonna want to talk to, you're gonna want to talk to the big angry guildmaster. Now, I know you may have apprehensions with this, but he does currently think that he has me locked inside a cage. With the other one of our group that is locked inside there with one of my illusions. If you could be so kind, kind of like heavy leaning towards Maeve, like, to not let him know and think that you're gonna get us both out on good terms and we won't cause any more problems. And he looks at you, Maeve. I won't cause any more problems, and
you
like,
fucking better not.
and like coughs and just, and more ash comes out. And goes, I promise.
Good. Looks like you learned a valuable lesson today.
Well, whenever every single organ of yours gets incinerated, you kind of have to learn something. But
Oh,
So-
good to know that'll never happen to me because I don't have organs.
Not
Kinda like-
yet.
I'm just a sentient gemstone as far as I know. It's fucking whack. I'm gonna be honest with you.
well, if you could get good friend out of there, just whenever you're out of the place where they're being kept, if you could, then tell the illusion where to go and I will lead them to me. Or you can tell me where to go right now and I'll get there and lead them once you get them out. Just please, don't point out that it's an illusion, or else the guildmaster will be really angry.
Okay. Okay. And what's in it for me?
You get your friends back. The ones that helped, did the whole thing, then do they know anything?
We do
About
not.
Just like a fucking wide grin. About what?
It's his personal,
About
previous
nothing, and I kind of start loading up a fireball in my hand.
nothing.
She scans back to Thailand, like clocks that it is very much something, but
Nothing.
I'm gonna go because I feel like I've overstayed my welcome. Goodbye, and then the vision
oh,
disappears.
have a good one, Tiny. Well, isn't he fun? She like locks eyes with Tyler like for like half a second. It's the well, let's go get whatever your fucking friend is. Friend? Is that a strong word to call them?
Not sure yet.
Hmm.
I'm still debating that. Yeah. I guess we go to Corzorn's?
Well, I guess
All right.
so.
You also still need to clarify with the quest as well, so...
Oh, yeah, aren't they right?
Yeah, we
Oh yeah, same place.
yeah, because we kind of don't know what's going on with it.
Don't know if we're gonna get paid or not.
As you all are making your way, only one of you notices that Kent leaves.
Again?
Yeah.
Again?
Only
Where are
Meg
you?
notices that Kent is
She will very up. Now where are you going now, lad? You just fucking slipping off. Do you got secrets too that I'm gonna have to pound out of you? Because I can tell
just
you
thought
these
I
hands
would
are fairly heavy.
get a little ahead of you guys, you know?
I'm insight checking this. 17.
They're not just trying to get ahead, they're trying to get away.
I will immediately sever mental connections with Tylik and Brenham and go, alright, lad, what's the deal? It's just you and me in here right now.
I have some people that I need to meet up with.
Alright, then just be upfront about that. Make sure you don't die. Okay.
Leave the card next time.
Just be upfront, say you're meeting people. You can be vague about the people you're meeting. But, like, at least tell us you're gonna be gone. At least tell us you're gonna be meeting people. You don't want people being concerned and searching hell and high water and then getting into fights that are just misunderstandings. I've done this a fair few times, if you can't tell. Anyways, have fun, and I'll return to broadcasting my thoughts to everyone. Well, let's get going. He'll meet up with us later. You know, we're going to the guild hall and all that jazz.
You all watch as Kent saunters off through, as you all make your way, Kent walks away through buildings only traceable if you followed, but make your way through the long walk back to the guild hall, stepping in and immediately seeing familiar to two of you, to one of you, brand new sight, Corazor. 8 foot tall, giant chest plate with gray sweatpants on, like very intricate carvings and embroidery with a red gem deep set into the chest plate, like a red, essentially just a red t-shirt underneath, large hairy arms with a long, very long black hair going partway into the chest plate, with 2 massive brown boots, and he's just like, okay, I'll see what the hell's going on.
Well, ain't you a fucking warehouse? How you doing, big lad?
Oh, hi.
How do you do? My name's Maeve of the Eldest Fate. Pleasure to meet yous. Hold up.
My name's Corazor. Whole hand like is your like your arm and forearm, just like.
I shake way too hard once again.
He's like, okay, there's 2 of the others.
Oh, he's going off and meeting friends.
Okay, but then where's the 4th?
Oh, he's retired.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Grevenek told me something about finding his son, which is understandable.
Yeah, found a son, retired, didn't want to die in front of his son again. Yeah.
That sounds reasonable. Sorry, there's been a quest that's been very confusing that some people have tried to take on.
I'm
and
sorry
has
about that.
been
That sounds
coming
like
up
that sucks.
bad.
Yeah, no
What
worries.
might
Thank you
that
for so
be?
much for stopping by.
Well,
I hope everything goes
at
smoothly.
first, there was people going into the forest and seeing
Incredibly sad since I
copies of
waited so long for
themselves
this.
trying to
I'm so
fight
sorry.
and
I look
ultimately
forward to
failing, but none of them were
talking to you
dying.
later.
So we weren't sure what's going on. Some of their belongings would be disappeared, mostly gold, their valuable trinkets. But nothing too important. No like spellcasting focuses or swords. Like nothing important to the person was stolen. We assumed it might have been doppelgangers, but there was nobody died. And what use would a doppelganger have for gold or trinkets? So I was about to go out there and see what it could have possibly been, because this is confusing, and I don't think I could get Gorthadak out of his hole right now. There's been some side type of research that he's been really into that I'm just not in the headspace for right now.
Oh, I think that might be me. He has been very interested in me, not like a romantic type of interest, but like a scientific type of interest. Considering.
Yeah, he gets down on one knee and like look. Yeah, that is
I can also do this. The fucking wings. It hurts, but like not as much as it used to.
He's just like sitting there for a solid like 10 seconds with the same like concerned, confused look. Just
She goes. That's not what kids mean when they say getting your back blown out.
okay. Anyway, okay. You know, you guys were on that? If I remember, you guys took that doppelganger quest. Did you see anything?
Yeah, that's a pretty fair question. I don't remember seeing much. She turns to Tyler. I don't remember seeing much.
We didn't see any doppelgangers.
Do you have any idea what it could be? Do you know how long it's gonna go on?
Definitely not doppelgangers.
That's the least convincing thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's not a lie. It's not doppelgangers.
It's not
No,
a lie, but
I get that, but I don't know what's happening, but it is not doppelgangers. It is not, okay?
Corazorn like stands up and goes over to you, Tylek, and gets back down on one knee, so he's like mostly eye level, and just goes, "What the hell is out there?"
Not doppelgangers. Anyways, just to make his life hell, because you made my life hell. You know that weird little tiny thing you have in your cell? A cell?
You mean Tiny? How do you know about him? Oh, right, he's one of your fuckers.
Yeah, he's not there anymore. I had nothing to do with it. But he made my life hell, so I'm gonna make his life hell.
he immediately sits down in crisscross applesauce and like hands on knees, looks down.
Maeve immediately goes, I would like the record to show that I did not reveal that fact.
Corazorn, and then immediately arm out, like gripping your shoulder,
I had nothing to do with this.
leaning against his hand.
It wouldn't have happened to have been Tiny out in that forest, would it?
How much does this impact me if it was?
Well, you revealed it. But he is one of your, people, you could say.
I had no idea he was there. So,
Make a persuasion check.
hey, something I'm good at. Not a good roll.
No, but the bonus helps.
He just like takes a big deep breath in, takes his hand back. Stands back up. All right. I need to go kick a fucking Vision's ass. And starts walking out the door. You want to see me kick up an illusion?
Oh, hell yes!
Don't tell him I ratted him out.
Just keeps walking.
Easy.
Follow him, dude. I follow him. I want to watch the throwdown.
That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna stay back.
So you're not following him, or you're staying far behind?
Yeah. I'm nowhere near this.
I want to see the outcome of your misfortune. Yes, please.
Okay, so he crouches, goes out from underneath the door. And Maeve, you're looking at him and you're like, you're not sure what his weapon is, because you just see big man, no discernible weapon on him.
Oh, he's just gonna just fucking beat the shit out of him. Just square up.
He keeps walking. After about like 20 minutes, he knocks on this door that two of you recognize to be the guards hall, where all the guards and everything were. The door is closed. One dude opens it up, and he's looking at the ground first, like, I'm sorry, we're okay, come on in.
Maeve fucking marching in behind him, fucking shipper as hell.
He's about to stop you, and Corzorn goes, "They're with me," and he goes, "Uh-huh." Walks through. All of the guards are in the middle. Like, you heard noises as you were like in the building as you came in. All of the guards, seeing him in the building, immediately shut the fuck up. They stare at him and they're like, "Why is he here? He doesn't come here. Why is he here? Did we do something wrong?"
Did Jimmy fuck up again?
Slowly walk through, and then as the silence is hitting Jackson, you watch as Jackson, the giant minotaur, comes down and goes, "Why'd everybody get quiet? Oh, hey! What brings you around? You're not typically around here." He goes, "Where the fuck is the silly crew?"
The what?
What? I am disappointed in that name. I am not.
Maeve, like, mouth agape, and just like in disbelief. The fucking what?
They did not fucking name themselves this silly game.
I named them that because they're silly dumbasses that
I'm
all
not
they
here.
do is fuck with things. Oh no, but Maeve asked.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fucking immaculate.
I gave them that name because there's nothing more humiliating than that, in my
Being
opinion.
called silly, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I've been around for a minute, and like, if somebody called me silly, I'd crumble.
Jackson goes, right this way, walks over to this 10-foot tall door, slides them open to another metal door. Corazorn then grabs the handle, and you watch his whole arm tense as Hit just slowly slides over, and you see thick metal bars, and inside this like 10-foot by 10-foot room, and then there's an extra 5 feet of this cage. You see a lizard folk sitting on the ground, and Tiny. And he immediately walks through,
The tiny, it's like,
and the tiny visage is like, "Who are you?"
I've got the pure fucking problem.
And
I
he
know
walks
one.
through,
He's someone.
walks in and looks at both and goes, "And Tiny."
Anne looks over. Tiny goes, I don't know what I did. What are you talking? And immediately, Corzorn flexes his fist, and you watch as the golden ring disappears as a rod appears in his hand, and an axe blade through the bars is then pressed up against Tiny, and he goes, you better bring your real ass here now so I can kick it. And he goes, yes, sir. And after a moment, he like closes his eyes, open them, and he pokes, and it jabs in slightly. He goes, ow! And blood starts coming down off the chest. The axe disappears, and he goes, right. Grabs the bars, cranks them away, and then grabs Tiny.
Me when I get you, when I fucking get you.
And goes, if I hear about you leaving this place again, I'm killing you. And I hope you know, having you come here was just a courtesy. I will kill you through your illusions. Gently places him back down. Goes back. Bends the bars back. And Anne goes, can I at least come out? I've done nothing but been stuck with this little shit. Turns to the lizard folk sitting there. Turns to you. You haven't heard anything of them, right?
Us?
I have no idea who this person is.
Don't know who the lizard folk is. And she leans around and puts it on. I would like the record to show that I did not rat you out. I want that to be said, and I want that to be acknowledged.
Tiny just goes, then who? Oh, poof. He just like sits there grumpily.
Anyways, I have no idea who the lizard lass is.
Corzorn just stands in there, goes, honestly, being stuck with Tiny over there is probably a greater hell than anybody ever deserves. And Miss Anne here, then turns around and looks back at the lizard folk, never did anything too bad, but leans in. I still don't like what you did. And goes, it was just a mild sedative and laxative.
You what? The big man.
Oh, no drug could ever affect him.
I just wanted to be sure.
And Corzorn chuckles and goes, no, but their troop did do something worse. And then immediately,
did something worse.
whenever they were better than just silly, yes. Snaps his fingers. Anne is teleported in front of the cage, but like 3 feet ahead, so as she's leaning back, she immediately falls back. Oh, thanks. And Corzorn goes, don't cause more shit, or I'm cutting off your head.
Apparently one of them literally did cause shit, so.
Walks out the door and says, come on through or else you're not lifting this door.
I'll offer Anne a hand to pull her up.
She goes to grab with the right and goes, hey, grab, comes back, she goes,
I pull her up enough for her to get like a second of airtime. Just
thanks. She's not much taller than you. You're how tall again?
I'm 5'1".
Yeah, she's like 5'5".
Awesome.
Tiny lizard folk.
Go.
And she goes,
Oh, 5'5", tiny.
Are you little baby man? Are you 5'5", you cringe lord? Did you just oust yourself? little baby man.
That's it. 5'5" has now been reduced to the small size.
Yeah, to baby.
Size class small.
Size class small. My kid
Oh
is
my God.
5'8".
Wait, how tall is? Wait a second. I mean, he's five.
God,
5'6".
Jabba's a foot taller than like everyone here.
And John is pretty big.
Oh
John-
yeah.
I think I made John 6'8" if I remember correctly.
Damn, yeah,
Yeah,
he
John
is
was
quite
tall.
bigger.
Yeah, I built a brick shit house of a human being. Yeah.
You help Anne up. You all walk through the door. Corazorn then immediately slowly pushes the door back. And steps out. Jackson closes the two wooden doors. And Corazorn immediately starts walking out, like rubbing the ring on his hand. And as he's walking out, again, everybody is silent. And Anne just goes, "So what did he do?" Because Tiny obviously did something that really pissed him off.
I'll wait until we're away from Big Man to tell you. I feel like that's understandable.
You look back at where Corazorn was walking, and he's not there.
I scan everywhere just to be safe.
You scan, you don't see him. You turn, and he's right there behind you, and Anne goes, "No. What did he do?" Really interested.
Well, you didn't hear this from me. but
It goes, "If we're gonna learn this, let's go to my office."
okay.
Adam-
Is Silent gonna be there? Because I don't want to rat fucking Tiny out in front of him.
No, he won't.
Okay,
Immediately,
cool.
he grins, and all of you feel that feeling where you take a step and you went too far, you fall, and you falling, and you immediately are in the office, and he's sitting in the chair with there's a tiger pelt up on the wall. But other than that, it's plain, like just plain wood, all about same colored wood. His desk has like a green mat. That's it.
Maybe
it's-
out of pure instinct from the falling feeling, hits like a very low 3-point landing. It's just like, okay, all right. like leg all the way out to one side.
Corazorn's just like, it was like a inch drop. Okay.
I'm good at what I do. Okay, I've got fast hand and faster feet.
Okay.
So, what Tiny did is he was out there doing basically doppelganger shit. You know, the whole he was okay. The fucking issue that I have, right, is he's pretending to be a child in a fucking murder forest. That is like the reddest flag I've ever fucking seen, right? You go into the forest that like you have to fight shit, and it's just a child in a clearing. Like, what do you expect? So we pick him up, we start walking. I fucking knew it. Because he's like, oh no, like, I'm just a child. I'm like, alright, yeah, whatever. We're walking, and it's a lot longer. It's a whole fucking illusory forest bit. And then he goes, Pikachu. And I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. You might have gotten fucking Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Dumber over there, but you didn't get me, that's for sure.
Wait, which one
So-
is me?
Figure it out for yourselves. So then he does weird body morph shit, skitters off into the distance, and then a bunch of illusory versions of himself show up. So then we start beating the shit out of them, and then more of them show up. So we start beating the shit out of them, and then even more show up, and I'm like, alright, fucking Puppet Master fuck has to be around here somewhere. I mean, my fucking... I don't have ears. well, my brain twitches, my consciousness twitches, and I go over there, and then Tylik goes and just fireballs on him, and he comically coughs up a bit of smoke, like he's got the powder, like the fucking ash on his face. He blinks a couple times, and then all the fucking things disappear, all of our wounds heal, and he's like, I was just doing a prank, and I'm like, that prank could have costed you your fucking life, you twee bastard. And he goes, oh, I didn't know that. And I told him, well, don't gamble with your life if you're not willing to lose. And he's like, oh, I've learned a valuable lesson this day. I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, and that was the whole fucking thing that happened. That's what Tiny's been doing. Anyways, I did not tell any of you that. She wheels around to Anne. I didn't fucking tell you shit.
And Anne just looks at you and goes, I'm gonna hold this over his head so hard.
Oh, please do. This is like the most sibling energy coming out of literally everyone here.
He goes, I'm gonna be honest, pretending to be a child's a new one. I heard that it started with either copies of the party or some people quoted seeing a regular animal turn monstrosity.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But the child ones, that's the first time I've ever heard that one.
It's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. I feel like it was just like a steady decline, because like, animal turning into a horrid abomination, like that can fucking fly, right, in these woods. I can only assume. I fought fucking old wyverns, and then their mama came in. Like, it feels feasible. But the child, that's what I'm fucking caught up on. Who did he think he was fooling?
Well, I'm gonna pay him a surprise visit later, and he can do nothing about it because I've taken away his ability to catch illusionary magic. So,
Her eyes go, you could do that?
Not directly, but while I was in there, hid within the snap to bring out Anne, placed runic magic around the entire cage to make it so no teleportation or illusionary magic could be cast within inside. He's not leaving.
How about that? Well, I hope he gets comfy. Doesn't seem like he's going anywhere anytime soon.
All right. Anyway, and he stands up, and as he stands up, you're all back in the lobby of the guild hall. And Tylik, you just suddenly watch them all appear around you.
Maeve, like fucking 3-point lanes again, but it's like cat, so it's like feet together, hand down, just like, fuck.
he goes, right, well, looks to you, Tylik. Have
Anne back. And Anne steps forward and goes,
What?
I'm looking for Anne to Tylik, from Anne to Tylik, and just like,
This is a roller coaster.
You're not
Every day.
him, are you? Kind of like gets right up in your face. You don't look. You sound. You have the name. You don't look like him. Right.
How am I gonna do
Right.
this?
All right.
Oh,
Anyway, hi. My name is Anne, but please just call me Thrax.
do I even know this person?
I had a cousin named Throckmorton. Or Thraxmorton, rather. Very cool dude. Could shred literally anything you gave him.
You, after hearing the name and thinking about it, you do remember this person. Anthrax was the lizard folk that. Shred's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wait.
I think Audrey just got it.
Children,
Wait, what?
how's it going?
I don't think. Okay, maybe
don't-
Audrey doesn't
I
get
don't.
it.
I don't
Audrey
get
doesn't
it.
get it.
What? What is it?
Her name is Anthrax.
Oh my god.
When is Trent coming back?
When is he coming back? He'll
I
never
think
come
Trent's just
back. He
dead.
went to go walk outside or something. He's like, I'm going for a long walk.
Off a short pier,
Off a
probably.
short pier.
Long
This is the
walk
last we see of Trent. He just
He's
never
probably
comes
getting-
back.
I thought he was getting in his car to fucking drive down here and kick my ass.
I've never had such a visceral reaction.
No, you remember that she was a really, really good like poison and chemical maker.
Of course.
She never used it. She never used it for killing or maiming, unless it was somebody she really didn't like. Most of the time, she would use it to inconvenience people. People like she would get to know people, learn their routine, learn things about them, and then whenever they were about to do something special, slip laxatives into their food.
That's just fucked.
Actually doing a prank with
Yeah.
anthrax.
That
Oh
is
my
having a
God.
grand thing. He's gonna propose to his longtime girlfriend, and I'm gonna make him shit himself on the spot.
But using
The wedding venue is at Disneyland. Anthrax bomb.
You know what it is. What's up, gamer?
but
Oh my
she
God.
would,
Pranked.
it was never it always ranged how minor and major the pranks were, whether it be a simple like oops you have diarrhea to oh you're trying to get rid of your addiction, well I'm slipping the drugs into your food. She didn't
Oh my God.
So she's just chaotic evil.
Jesus Christ!
Light epic prank. I put fentanyl in your Cheerios.
but she was mainly known for the wide variety of chemicals and the oddly specific shit that she could do with it. The one that you remember coming to mind was she was able to specifically make a dude vomit at precisely noon on a Thursday.
Oh my
What am I
God.
hearing, dude?
He is unnaturally good with chemicals.
Like, I'm chaotic, but god damn.
Is she gonna be in my ear like during the fucking lab rats heist, telling me how to cook meth? What's up?
She probably knows how.
First the difluoric acid. No, wait.
High socks. Oh my god. You see her. You see her standing there. Goes, right. So, should I like go somewhere? Should I find somebody? Like, what should I do? Do you need help finding somebody?
I don't
Drugging
even know what to
somebody.
do in this situation.
I mean, you're our leader. What are you trying to do?
Wait, he's a leader?
Yeah.
But,
I didn't even know that.
Tiny made that apparent. Because he called him boss.
Yeah, but I was thinking it was more like a, higher up, not. Leader.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could technically say that the Traveler is the leader, but you know, tricks are a part of the trade.
Okay, what does that part mean?
That doesn't mean that his leadership is just a whole trick.
I'd be fucked if all of this was a trick like your entire life.
I'm going to be honest. If he
Or
was doing all
unknown,
of
rather.
this to trick me, then he's not going to be waking up.
By the way, do you want drugs? And Corazorn goes, out of my guild hall, please, before you make any deals. He goes, right, I forgot I was still standing in here.
Alright,
Wait,
let's go
question.
outside.
Question: do we get paid for the quest?
Right.
I am
Fucking-
kind of broke.
'Cause technically,
on.
we figured it out. It
I
just wasn't
am kind
what I
of.
was expecting.
What was the reward amount? What was it? 200, I think.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
I'll take any gold, to be honest.
Alright, you know what? Just for giving me a reason to kick the shit out of Tiny, here's 300.
Oh, let's go.
Hands a bag of 300 gold out. To you current 3, Kent is gone.
I'm
You
not
all
gonna give any to him. I mean, we could just say that.
Should have been here, Mozo.
Yeah, I mean, we could have just said that we just didn't get paid because it wasn't doppelgangers.
you
Fine.
step out into the street, and then says again, right, do you want something? I can make anything.
Methamphetamines.
About that.
I can make drugs, I can make healthy, bad, mild, any sort of chemical compound.
Mild,
I'm your
medium,
gal.
spicy.
I don't even know what to do with this information.
Honestly, part of me just wants to go. I just have a random one of all three.
You want
Okay,
a
but-
blind bag of drugs?
Never do a blind bag of drugs. Okay, kids,
Mystery box.
Mask off. If you're ever offered a blind bag of drugs, never take it because they're never going to be good. It's never going to be fun. The person's doing it to either A, get you unconscious so they can steal your fucking wallet, or B, they don't know, which is even worse. Because they don't know what's affecting you, so they can't treat you if shit goes south.
This mystery box
Um,
has layers.
If you're at a rave and someone offers you shit for free, don't take it. Don't have the mindset of if it's free, it's for me. Do not. This will end your life in the
Don't
least
take
fun way
drugs.
possible. Take drugs in a controlled and responsible environment.
Just don't take
Sincerely,
drugs.
somebody who, because technically alcohol is a drug, technically caffeine is a drug,
True.
Yes, caffeine is the most addictive, the highest addiction rate out of fucking everything. Because people don't think about the fact that caffeine is a fucking drug. But, anyways, take it from a former fucking weed addict.
Do it in a controlled and responsible environment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And never take shit from strangers.
Yeah.
Anyways, back into character.
We are
Alright, what do you got?
currently talking to somebody who will sell us
Yes, who will
whatever we
sell us,
need.
but out of character, points to rap sheet. Points to name, points even harder to name.
Okay, so I'm not offering you a blind bag because that
Wait.
would just be weird.
Okay, what I mean is
Listen,
like
I have
like
standards.
like surprise me. Like label what it is. Ask me like give me a good one, give me a mild one, and give me a bad one. I'm just curious of what I
You
could do
want
with
the
it.
badge?
What do you?
Well, maybe
Okay,
we
I'm
can
gonna
use
be
it
a
or
little more-
something. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing bad. Just
So
like-
you don't want the bad one to kill you.
Yes.
You
So
do
it's
want it
only
to
the
kill you?
mild and medium.
No.
Okay, so you don't want the bad one to kill you, but you want it to really fuck you up. Do you
Or
want it to
somebody
be a...
else in if so needed.
Are you gonna drug people? That's my thing.
Okay, I just mean
She wheels
as
around
in-
and I
I-
do not want to associate with you if that's the fucking case.
No, how about this? How about this?
I am
Would you make me a
all
good one?
scales.
and a mild one. How about we just skip the bad one entirely? Give me a good
Alright.
one, and then give me one that makes somebody throw up randomly on a Friday afternoon.
You walked up to the drug dealer who said, "What do you want?" and went, "One of each, please."
Hey,
Nothing can
Well,
go
you-
Can I
wrong
get
with
a
that.
sampler pack?
you're gonna have to give me a little bit to actually acquire things because I've been in a cell for about 200 years, and it's hard to make drugs
Fucking
with.
100.
You don't age here.
You don't?
No.
That's wild.
You don't die of old age here. There are special magics and potions that can make you older or younger.
Anyways, do you have anything that can affect crystalline structures or constructs, rather, such as myself?
I mean, I was capable of making a drug that messed with an automaton. That was fun to watch.
I can only imagine, like a fucking automaton suddenly tripping balls.
Yeah, something that barely has consciousness and then experiencing that, it was funny.
And then suddenly the walls are moving and like that's
My only concern, if I was to give something to you, would be the whole necrotic thing.
fuck. Yeah, you're right. I'll pass.
Unless you know somebody that might be able to negate the necrotic or help you control.
Well, it's like vaguely under control. Like if I purse my lips hard enough, it'll like stop. So I can do this.
Be immediately like, I need to recreate that feeling.
Oh, it hurts.
Anyway,
It hurts. Not as much as it used to, but it hurts.
she just
Just
goes,
like my back kind of explodes.
the best kind of trips hurt the first time.
Don't know about
No.
that one, buddy. I'm gonna go this way, and I walk off in a random direction.
All right. Well, while I concoct something that might be able to withstand necrotic energy and can drug crystal, do you guys want anything besides your random good and medium spice drugs?
I'm not sure if I want any.
Yeah, other than that, I think I'm good.
Okay. Turns to you, Tyler. Do you need anything? Is there a
I
reason
don't
you
need
got ratted out?
drugs.
Not.
Don't fuck up
wanna
like
just-
I did. That's
All
all.
right. Do you want to just find each other later, wherever the fuck that may be?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have substance to acquire and make other people abuse, and then continues to walk off.
Damn.
Hey, be a good drug dealer.
So a pharmacist.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Question, beer. I get lost. This isn't a question. Like she's like walking, and then like she slowly gets into like her standard stride, which is her fucking 45 feet per turn. She just gets fucking lost.
All right. Which direction did you go? Like, because there's the Corazorn, and then directly across from that is Gorthodax Bar. You guys were probably right near the front.
I just go like deeper into the city.
Deep. Okay, so you go deeper into the city. You eventually do reach the fighting arena, the Coliseum. Do you go through it or do you just wait? 'Cause there's a couple food stalls, and other like stalls being sold around.
Money now. I can get some food at a food stall. Fuck yes. I wonder what Afterlife shish kebab tastes like.
What the fuck is a shish
What about
kebab?
shawarma?
What are these words you saying?
You don't know shawarma or shish. What
You're not
kind
there.
of fucking universe did you come from, lad?
The kind that didn't have those, apparently.
A depressing universe is where you're from. I gotta fucking. All right, I skipped getting food. I'm making my own shawarma. Fuck it.
Babes, banana bread and shawarma. Only open on
Food.
weekends.
Hold on.
All right.
Fucking look at something. Better not put it. What?
Yeah, I can go off. I'm collecting fucking ingredients to make shawarma, chicken shawarma.
Button's not buttoning. By the way, the Discord message is spooky, and I was not expecting that.
I hate the new ping. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a new
I-
ping.
Oh
Yeah, what?
yeah. Hold up. Where the fuck are you?
Sounds the same to me.
It's not like
Yeah, it's like
It's not
this weird,
spooky?
like it's like a kind of spooky version. I hate it, to be honest.
That's probably because I have
Just-
a modded Discord client.
That'll do it.
So,
so you're going to get your own shawarma.
I'm going to make shawarma. If I need to teach the unwashed masses about good food, so be it. I'm bringing a Philly cheesesteak to this world next.
All right.
Or top cheese, as they call it in New York.
So list to be all. I don't, off the top of my head, know all the ingredients to shawarma.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah. I'm gonna need various spices.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need chicken. I'm gonna need garlic. I'm gonna need lemon, specifically lemon juice. Olive oil. When I say various spices, do you want me to get into the fucking spice blend?
no.
Okay, cool. And then you need the fucking shawarma sauce, obviously. So I'm gonna need yogurt. I'm gonna need cumin. I'm gonna need more garlic, salt, and pepper, and just a fucking lemon at that point. I'll throw 2 gold on the table for all this shit to make sure it's high quality.
All right. You go through finding all the things that you need in order to make your shawarma. If you want, I say you can make 3 gold. 3 gold so you have enough to make for the party. As you're doing this, as you're in the middle of doing this, you notice Kent come through one of the portals of the Colosseum, coming up on you like buying things.
Oh yeah, and I'll take that. Oh, there you are. Glad you fucking made your way back to us. I'm getting things for. Have you ever heard of shawarma?
Yeah. Hi,
God.
what?
Damn it! No one here. Fucking no one here.
I like to imagine nobody's heard of these intricate foods because their worlds were war-torn and disastrous. You just made all these foods because you just lived in the monastery.
Like, just like a melting pot of cultures, like so many different foods and shit just found their way into the monastery, and like, fuck, we had fucking, what is it? I'm trying to remember what it is. Anyways, we had just like make what you want night, and everyone would come in with shit. I'm making good food yet again. It's like I'd say like banana bread, but it's nothing like banana bread because it's like a meat-based food, but it's good like banana bread.
Meat bread?
Don't know where the other two are. They were talking to a fucking drug dealer. So, ooh, that's a good lemon. And here's the gold for that. You want to go find them?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You're the only
Or-
other person there. I'm talking to the
And
stall.
food stopper.
Oh, sorry, I
Come
just.
on, friend.
The food stopper's like, I got
Apologies.
a business to run. I can't cut.
No,
I
not
can't.
you. You're fine. You're fine, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I honestly completely zoned you out.
That's
Apologies.
fair. Come on, and come on, and like fucking nods this way and walks towards where I last saw them, which was the intersection between the guild hall and the bar.
Meanwhile, Brenham and Tylek, what do? You watched. You watch as Anne leaves, and you slowly watch as Maeve went from a like slow walking pace to jogging, basically. But like just having it like in a decent run. What are you two doing right now?
I am not sure.
I was like, literally everybody has just up and fucked off.
I love splitting the party. It's so much fun.
Wait, did I just, am I just wherever,
You're walking with Maeve right now.
alright.
You were at the Coliseum, unless there was somewhere else you were wanting to go while near the Coliseum.
How much time do we have?
You're looking, and if I remember, it was about noon whenever you went into the forest.
Oh,
So-
I'm talking about like how long is this party split apart?
I would say, if you just start walking towards them, it would probably be about an hour before you guys met back together.
I guess probably just more.
Or actually, probably
Awesome.
more like 20 minutes because you would have like started walking that way all pretty soon afterwards, and then would have like taken you. It probably would have been mostly you trying to find Maeve as they ran around finding shawarma stuff.
I'll probably just start browsing stalls.
Yeah.
Brow stalls, and there's like a few trinkets, knickknacks, plushes, mostly food because it's outside of the Coliseum. But there's nothing currently going on in the Coliseum, so there's not that many stalls. You remember whenever there was the Corazorn and Gorthadak fight, that you could like there was barely pathways through all the stalls.
You said there were plushes?
A very few, yes. Some monsters, some champions from the Coliseum.
Is there like a sheep? Like other animals? Animal
Uh,
plushes?
You ask it, he goes, "Oh yeah." Reaches down, elven figure brings out a small sheep plush. Goes, "Yeah, most people use this with their children to pretend to polymorph something, because it's always natural to polymorph into a sheep. It's funny."
They would polymorph the sheep into a sheep? Or
No, they like play with the plushes. They get another plush and then they pretend polymorph and then just put out the sheep plush. You
That
can't
makes more sense
polymorph
than-
an object into a living creature.
yeah, that's why I was really confused. Anyway, how much?
What is it, Trent?
True polymorph.
This isn't true polymorph though. Imagine
No,
turning a rock into an archangel.
If I remember correctly, true polymorph, you can turn a person into an object or an object into a thing. If I remember correctly.
He looks and goes, "That'll be 5 silver."
Alright, here you go.
All right.
Let's have a little sheep.
And hands you over the sheep plushie. Eventually you all eventually find your way. You hear Maeve go, "You want to go find him? All right, let's go." And then Maeve, you turn around and you're staring right at Brenham holding a little sheep.
Oh, ain't that the cutest fucking thing?
Oh, look
I've
at him.
got-
He's a little sheep.
Yeah, I did a bit of shopping. I'm gonna make all of us some fucking chicken shawarma. Because apparently y'all don't know banana bread, y'all don't know shawarma. Do you know what a cheesesteak is? That's on the fucking docket for tomorrow. Oh,
Is it melted cheese on a steak?
I'm... Technically you're correct, but you're wrong. And I'm gonna prove that you're wrong tomorrow. Because tonight, we're having chicken shawarma. Anyways, turns to Tyler, can I use your kitchen?
Oh, you have a kitchen?
Sure, it's not my kitchen, but it's a kitchen that I can use.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Well,
Do you bring everybody with you?
at this point, yeah. I mean, fuck it, yeah.
Sure, party at Matthew's house.
Let's go, my boy Matt.
You all follow. At first, you're following Tylek, and then Maeve gets really fast, and you're like, maybe we should. And then you're like, no, we're not keeping up with that. Oh, fuck that.
Make some fuck chicken shawarma.
You all make your way through eventually. After maybe after 30-40 minutes, eventually making your way up to Matthew's house, you knock and you see Anne open the door. And Maeve, you've been spending the past time that you've been cooking keeping Anne out of the kitchen.
Fucking.
And Anne opens the door and goes, "Oh, I didn't think everybody was coming. Okay."
I'm making chicken shawarma.
She's making something called shawarma.
Yes. Well, walks past Anne.
No, yeah, you got there first.
Yeah.
And after 5 minutes, you've started cooking. And you've been keeping Anne out because you don't want them touching any of your shit. But then after the next 5 minutes, the rest of you show up and go, "Okay." You all step into seeing long hallway, a kitchen to the left where Maeve is currently working.
Maeve is because of her current her affliction, I'll call it. She has to mix stuff, so she has a bowl in her lap that she's just. Oh, there's sober man aplenty. Oh, there you are. Fucking took y'all long enough. I already told you what I'm making, so I'll shut up and make it. Drunkard's barely 20.
And just goes, "She won't let me into the kitchen. I don't know why.
For good reason.
I don't even have any drugs."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what someone would
Yeah.
say if they had drugs yet.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
Oh, I'm Maeve of the Eldest Fate.
Not
oh,
you.
her. Right. My apologies.
Maeve goes, "Follow me." You walk through. There's a staircase leading up on the right, and immediately after the staircase, at the end of the hallway, past the staircase, it is a open living room, that has another mini hallway that leads into the kitchen, to the left. But it is there's a table, there's multiple chairs and a couch, and Anne sits down and goes, "You weren't there, but I'm assuming you're with these groups of weirdos and Tylek."
Yeah. I've been around.
Right, so first question, do you need drugs of any kind?
What kind?
Okay.
Whatever you want. I can make somebody shit on Tuesday. I can make somebody vomit on Friday. I can make somebody think that their eyeball's going to explode, and then whenever they go to the doctor, within 3 hours, their actual big toe will explode.
Why did you ask what kind and then open up your notebook?
You gotta keep notes.
Hmm. Like, Ken like opens up his notebook and is like flipping through pages like while she's saying this, and it's just like,
I can make you feel like your feet aren't there. I can make you feel like your feet are there. I've been able to drug a robot, and I'm currently trying to figure out the exact things I need to drug a crystal.
do you have anything that could heavily influence people?
Oh yeah.
Just like a single individual, or like,
For what purpose?
I'm just curious.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, while that's going on, I do not want to be in this conversation at all. Hey, Maeve, you need any help in the kitchen?
Well, absolutely. As long as you aren't fucking on.
I promise
on,
you
yeah.
I am not.
Aw, man.
Alright. So, you're gonna be marinating the chicken breast and make sure that's good and spiced, you know? I'm currently crisping up the tortillas and then cooking the actual chicken. I don't know how much we're gonna eat, but I feel like we're gonna eat a fuck ton of it, because it's good.
I'm starving.
Yes. She'll in case y'all
Give me
haven't
the
seen, I've been
most basic
pantomiming this entire time, so I already have like a mental stock. She like tears off a piece of chicken and goes, "Here, try this."
Well, you two are in the kitchen making the shawarma, and it goes.
I just don't want to be in the
the
poison
drug room.
talk while eating food.
That's
and
By the way,
goes-
she's trying to poison you, I think.
No,
she
I-
hears
I-
this and goes, "I'm not trying to poison. I'm trying to find drugs that will work on Crystal. This is intriguing, and it's science
Correct.
with
And
drugs.
I have fully consented to this drugging.
I promise it won't kill you. I'll do my hardest to make sure it doesn't. We always like
Technically,
return
they're not-
customers."
That's
Technically,
fair.
they're still not
That's a
alive
good
or
business
dead.
model.
Okay, anyway, I'm just
Well,
marinating chicken. Don't mind me.
Neither is a
Technically,
robot. I drugged that.
Anyways, you've got a bronchitis
And looks at you, Kent, and goes, "I'm sorry, but you seem creepy.
I don't
And
know
as
where you
much
get
as
that
I do
idea.
as much as I do weird things with my drugs, I don't do creepy things. I fuck with people, but I don't change their entire livelihood. Well, depends on how much I hate them."
It's not to change their entire livelihood, just one aspect.
Yes, because indoctrination is not
Right
changing
there,
anything.
that point right there, you're very adamant on swapping something that would be very important, that you would need a drug to make them more compliant. That's what gets me.
I should wash my hands.
What's your name again?
Nanya.
Hmm.
I
No,
step
I'm
in front of
too busy.
Anne, and I'm like, I think we're done here.
Hmm. Kent sits down and just like is going through his notebook.
And like leans over to you, Tyler, goes, "What the fuck is up with that one?"
A lot. A lot.
I can see. Are they like looking at everything, looking at how they're acting? Are they like? They believe people are like a cult. He seems creepy.
Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes.
looks back at Kent, looks back at you, looks back at Kent.
Can I hear any of this? Just curious. I just hear all this.
Yes. You can also
Alright.
read lips, so
That's true. Well, that's not very nice.
You know,
Not
you know
very
what's
nice to
also
talk
not very
about me
nice?
written in front of me.
Indoctrinating random people into your cult.
It's not indoctrinating when they're completely willing to go in on their own.
Yeah, but drugging them to bring them in is not fully willing on their own. Anyway, how's the food? I'm getting hungry here.
Almost ready.
Right. I'm gonna go take a step out in the backyard.
stands up and goes through the back door.
We had one
You all wait
and two
for another couple minutes until
Food's
finally-
ready.
Come and get it.
I look around for like a dinner bell.
you there is a very tiny bell.
Oh hell yes! Is it like a
No, it's a
Ding,
tiny. It's a ring bell.
triangle?
Yeah. You all hear the ringing. Anne comes in from the back, closes the door, sits down, and the table is within the kitchen. It is quite a large kitchen.
All right, who's ready to try shawarma? And but she starts like handing out plates. They've got like perfectly crisp tortillas, or like wraps, the chicken, like all the garnish and everything. And she goes, "This," sets like a bowl of sauce in the middle, "is not mandatory, but is highly recommended. Shawarma sauce. Eat up, folks."
Anne sits down, takes a bite, and goes, "Really not that bad."
That's what I'm fucking saying. Apparently this place is fully uncultured when it comes to fucking meals, and that brings a tear to my eye, but thoughts to my brain, and I act on those thoughts, and I says to myself, I'm gonna teach the unwashed masses the glories of good food. And a home-cooked meal, too. That's always better.
Right. Well, to make this not turn into weird drug talk, because I don't think people want that right now.
Oh, thank you. Not while we're eating. Maybe for dessert. Not really, though.
I ain't
Ooh,
good
do we have dessert?
Interesting.
Looks to you, Tyler.
I will just say, I obviously haven't been out and about for too long, so I don't know who all we have. But I know of Tiny. I now know of Matthew. And to my knowledge, as far as I'm aware, besides us three, there's only one other person on this plane. Whether somebody's up on all the weird planets up in the sky, I couldn't be fucking bothered. I'm not really allowed through because about 400 years ago, I made heavy use with drug money to travel to different planets to get exotic mushrooms and mosses and weeds that would be very useful when treated properly to make very specific things. I will say, I've done fantastic work for the medicine industry in this place. However, I haven't anymore. I did that at the beginning because I was like, maybe I'll play a big trick on myself and just do good. And I got bored after about 3 years. And so then I just started drugging people's drugs.
You're back on the jar top, by the way.
This sentence, I just started drugging people's drugs.
He started smoking fent in the weed.
Yeah, during this whole entire talk, Kent's just in the corner just writing shit down.
Mind altering substances.
Altering substances.
Halt.
And just like constantly looking at like looking at Ken, just like looking at the rest of the crew.
Yeah, every
he
time she
always
looks
like
at him,
this?
he's just like,
Like looking at. Is he always this creepy?
This one, yes.
There's another one. It's like
Long
a
story.
whole. It's a fucking thing. There's two of them technically, but they share the same body and they kind of flip flop back and forth. This one's really weird and creepy and like. You get the vibe, and the other one's kind of meek, mild, and adorable, to be honest.
yeah, I can bring him out if you want to say hi.
I don't know if you'd like to listen to the talks that are happening at this table. So, that shawarma's pretty fucking good, Just like an entire fucking wrap.
As you're all eating, eventually you finish the food, and it's really fucking good. Really good food. At the at the very end, Anne goes, right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm keeping most of my. I use most of my time learning about drugs and things on my own, and I haven't had much time to experiment. And people don't like being experimented on. So, would any of you happen to know a place that has already information on flora and fauna I might not know about, that their effects they might have? Like, whether it be a book, a person.
I mean, depends on how are you going to like use this in like the kind of worse way or the mild way.
If you know a way, then I will be able to guarantee that your drugs, I will guarantee your drugs will be safe and fine.
You promise?
I promise.
And don't get yourself in trouble.
Anyway, there's a library over in such and such area.
A library.
I don't remember the actual area.
Yeah, describe, he goes, right, do I need like a password?
No, just don't steal.
Okay.
Basically, all Gucci unless you steal something. Otherwise, you'll be back up in the. You'll either be dead, or you'll be back up in the jail cell for another 300 years.
Who
So-
runs this library that they're so threatening? Is it like a big buff dude? Is it like a creepy old lady?
No, tiny or smaller older gentleman. He's very fast. You'll see what I mean. Like, he's very quick for his age.
I can't escape him.
I can't.
No, you cannot.
I thought I was out.
All right.
Well, he's very cool. Just don't piss him off. You'll be fine.
I will make my way there, because I'm going to be honest, one of your party members is freaking me out. Bye!
Take some
That's
for the
completely
road,
understandable.
will
See
ya?
ya.
Oh, I ate everything, don't worry.
Okay. Oh.
Pops her head back in. Never mind. It then leaves.
There.
Okay.
So,
You were all sat there.
munching the fuck away.
Yeah, munching, eating the rest of everything.
Yeah, Kent
Question
has been
is-
still writing this entire time. He
Yeah.
hasn't taken a bite yet.
Eat your food. Anyway, is Matthew here or
No. You came in and Anne said that Matthew was not here.
okay?
Also, Socks is currently belly up, looking at me with paws sitting like this.
Oh,
Aw.
Stop doing nerd shit and eat your fucking food. I worked my right arm off for this.
And I helped.
define
Yes.
nerd shit.
Writing. I don't know what the fuck you're writing, but writing some nerd shit. What, you play tabletop role-playing games while you're at it? You fucking pretend to be these fantastical people around a table in absurd circumstances?
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's another fucking thing you'll know. We'll get into that later.
Have you never heard of Houses and Humans?
I was gonna say, if I start going too far, I'm just gonna like explode from a fucking. Like the universe is gonna have to correct the timeline, and she's just gonna Lego it into pieces.
That picture's really cute. Oh my
I want to
god.
touch the beans.
But yeah, Ken put down his book and finally like takes a couple bites. And immediately
really
picks it back up.
I'll take it. It's fucking good, isn't it?
So that
Don't
is
even-
going to be the best you're going to get from him. You know it.
I do not like him. He disrespect my fucking cooking. He come in my house. He disrespect.
Not your house, but
I know. I said Matt's house.
oh, Matt's house. I
You
heard
come,
my...
you come to Matt's house. You disrespect my cooking. I'm gonna have a fucking issue with your last lad.
Oh, what's your issue?
You,
What about me? What's bothering you?
your aloof personality. You're weirdly creepy towards the drug dealer. You creeped out a fucking drug dealer who's perfectly fine with making someone's big toe fucking explode. And I feel like that says something.
I tend to have
You're
that effect
weirdly
on
aloof,
people.
You just kind of fucked off while being very vague about it. The last time we went to track you down, we got stopped in a dark alley by some dude who's like, what is your business with him? And I'm like, okay. It's weird. Everything surrounding you is just weird.
Yeah,
And
next
that's
time you
coming-
just
And that's coming from the 5'1" dragonborn made of fucking topaz missing an arm, who can sprout
That's
wings out
alright.
her back by shattering it.
My friends just tend to be a little overprotective, that's all.
A little
Mm-hmm.
culty, if you ask me. But what do I know? I'll fuck off back into the kitchen. Just start it. It's like I could keep fucking going at this for goddamn hours, but I've got shit to do, and I start cleaning the dishes.
Stands up, walks over to the counter, starts cleaning the dishes. As you notice, outside the sun is setting, and it is starting to get dark.
I'm gonna head back to my monastery. I gotta share some shawarma with the lads.
Maeve makes her way out.
I hope fucking Kevdak's doing alright, that goddamn scaly bastard. He wasn't there for me to huck a piece of banana bread. Like she's just like mumbling to herself as she's cleaning stuff, and like she wraps up a few things of chicken shawarma.
I just want to point out, whenever I did the whole thing with Anne Thrax, and I was like, "Alright, my name's Anne, but you can just call me Thrax," and you didn't pick it up yet, and then it's like, how do I know this person? Yeah, so Anne Thrax, and then that was when...
Fucking the headset whip off was visceral, dude. I was not in control of my body.
I caught it. I just chose to fully ignore it.
I was launching into Thrax, my cousin Thrax Morton.
Because I was like, okay, I wanna. They're gonna be good with drugs because, like, they're just gonna fuck with people with drugs in weird ways, possibly inhumane ways. But I also want there to be an X.
They call me
Thrax.
Agent Orange.
Well, first I thought of I want them to be named Thrax. Oh, if I had their first name Anne, they could do poisons.
Well,
you
I'm off to my monastery.
go back to your monastery. You all
Yeah, I head off to Miriam's.
heads off to Miriam's. Brenham heads off to somewhere.
Somewhere.
Miriam's
I'll find a spot. I'll be fine.
And Tylek obviously just sleeps in Matthews.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody beds down for the evening. Come on. Do the thing. Do the fucking thing. Why isn't it doing the thing? Give it a moment.
Oh. Oop. Alrighty then. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, okay. Okay. I'm trying to fix stuff. Oh, God. Lord. Lord Almighty. Stuff is loading. Oh my god. My shit decided to die. All of my stuff decided to like just start freaking out as soon as they left. Like, I don't know, my CPU, my like everything was like maxed out. I was like, what the hell? What happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I'm curious what they're talking about. Per usual. There's we go. There we go. Now everything's running all right. Hopefully won't have any problems. I hope. One can hope.
Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
I'm looking at Lethal League mods. Because I saw a banger fucking skin in a video and I desperately want it in my life.
Understandable.
Ooh. It was kind of hard.
Yeah, while we're here, I did want to tell you, Trent, because I did make some adjustments on like Mari's backstory for
Yes.
the character for
Yes.
your campaign.
My game.
And I added like that stuff to the character sheet, so if you want to see like any adjustments I've made, they'll be on there. But like I just added some other things, and there is one other element that I want to make sure to mention to you later as well. But I'll make sure to send you that later. I thought I would mention that though, so that I don't forget.
That's fair.
Because I'm like, I've been, like today I was like writing stuff down for her and I was like, okay, don't forget, mention this, don't forget.
I do that shit all the time. There's this dude who is like, he's giving me manga recommendations, and he said them to me and my brain immediately forgot because I was so focused on trying
I
not to
get
do
that. It's when I have any friends that recommend like music artists to me, I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna retain any of this information. I ain't gonna remember any of this shit. And I apologize.
Goes kind of nuts. Hey, yo. Yo. This should go kind of nuts, though.
I also was thinking about, because since the majority of the time she's likely going to be wearing a mask, so people aren't going to be able to see like what kind of expressions she's making, I'm wondering if that has have like any kind of advantage to like if people were trying to do like an insight check on her.
The moment you started talking about the mask, I was like, insight checked it. Like this is gonna be a social thing. I'll think about it because I'm already giving you the power to fucking possess people straight up. Like straight. I'll think about it.
All right.
The eternal pin.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention. I know like one of the things like from her past before she became like a marionette doll was that I was specifically thinking that she was like a powerful warlock that used to just collect like magical artifacts and stuff. So part of me was thinking that would be kind of funny if she still has that urge to collect things, like whenever she's walking around, and like accidentally, possibly, like unintentionally is good at finding items that are also magical, even though she doesn't remember how to find them. She just like
I have
instinctively
opened
can
the
find
fucking
them.
floodgates in this goddamn campaign, dude. Oh man. Oh man. I've opened the fucking floodgates. In for a penny, in for a pound. If you give a mouse a motherfucking glass of milk, type shit.
I thought I would mention that.
If you give a mouse a cookie, that's what it is. He'll ask for a glass of milk.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I thought I would ask just in case. I mean, she wouldn't know, but it would be accidental. She would have no
Yeah.
clue.
I, once again, will think about it.
That is completely fair. Because, I mean, she's likely going to collect, like, trinkets. It'd be
Yeah.
completely up to you if any of them were actually had any sort of magical thing about them.
That'd be very funny.
I know, that's why I'm leaving that up to you. Because I'm like, if she was unintentionally, like, just already drawn to, like, magical items, that would be kind of funny. Whether it's actually useful or not.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, how's the other campaign that you're in going, by the way?
The IRL campaign?
Yeah.
It's going alright.
Still a little crazy?
Just a little. Just a little. It's fun. Like, I love my friends, but there's just so fucking... There's so many of us. We are all ADHD riddled motherfuckers, and we're all we're all ADHD riddled motherfuckers in a confined space, and we're all theater kids. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't.
thing, dog. It's a
Yeah.
fucking thing.
It's like it's
Yeah,
fun, but
I love them all to death, but it is a lot for me.
a little overstimulating, I'm sure.
Very overstimulating.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi!
Wake up after a completed rest. All get all well rested and nice heavy sleep. Heavier for those made of gem than others. And you all I will ask for, do you all slowly reconvene somewhere?
Probably.
All right.
Probably.
I'll assume you all just go in front of Gorthodax, as that's the easiest place, unless you all want to try to go somewhere else.
I mean, probably Gorthodex. I mean, I don't know what else we would be able to figure to go to on our own, other than Gorthodex.
You head to Gorthodax, Tylik running into Kent.
It's actually Nox.
Or Tylik running into Nox on the way there. And slowly you all meet up. seeing Brenham and Maeve standing there together in front of Gorthodak's bar.
Heyo.
Hi.
Nah.
I'm assuming everything went well with the fight that happened before.
Oh, right, the doppelganger, spooky shit in the forest.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah,
Nox. Sorry, I said Nox. I said Nox originally. I said Nox originally.
It was Nox the entire time.
alright.
Okay.
It was Nox the entire time. Oh no.
I just about is the I can't gift of gab Nox.
Fuck it. Gifted subtle spell. Gift of gab. Gift of gaslight, my beloved.
Yeah, that go all right?
As well as it can.
It was all. Oh lord, it was a fucking thing. Was Tyler here?
Oh.
Unfortunately.
She'll go. Oh lord, it was a fucking thing.
Well,
Everything's taken
did you
care
guys
of
get
now,
end
though.
up getting paid at least?
I got paid by what was his name? Tiny. He just gave me all of his money. He was like, "This is bad people money, so don't think about
Who's
think about
Tiny?
the moral." The doppelganger dude. He's not technically a
Oh.
doppelganger, but he does doppelganger shit. So I'm gonna call a fucking horse a horse. He's a doppelganger.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's in a cage. You don't have to worry about him for a while, hopefully.
Well, that's good at least.
Oh, what's on the docket today?
That was a good
Nothing.
question.
I guess
Well,
let's go find a fucking quest if we ain't got nothing.
I mean, I was gonna just brush it off, but I did have, Kent did leave something for me this morning, and I don't know if I should...
Was it Schwartz?
I don't know if I should trust it, but...
That doesn't sound like something you would trust, but
I mean,
lay it on us?
it was information about... he seems very conflicted about it, just like very concerned. I don't...
Will it help you or will it help Kent?
I don't know, that's the thing. I don't know if to trust it, because he left a message saying that because since I am not technically the owner of this body, that I have family elsewhere that I could possibly go and meet. They left like a location possibly to find them, but I don't know if I should even hold out hope for something like that to even be a possibility.
I mean, holding out hope and just saying, fuck it, there's nothing to not do it, are two different things.
I suppose that's true. But, I mean,
who
I would
knows?
like to...
A trap, I'll just punch him in the face for you. Well,
Me
that would try to be
too.
your well, that'll be up to you, honestly, actually.
Actually, yeah. I don't want to like punch you in the face, but I want to punch him.
I
in the
mean, I
face,
would
you
like
know?
to...
Yeah.
I mean, if I do have a real family out there that's actually mine, I would like to find it. He said that they would be located on the planet Evagera. So I'm not sure
Well-
how to get there, but
We can always ask old Gorthy. Or there was the fucking how did we no, we did get back through Gorthodak. Right. when I was found in the fucking forests of some place or another.
Yeah, those forests.
Yeah. So I think we could just ask him. It feels like he knows pretty much everything going down.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
You walk up to Gorthadak, to the one of the Gorthadaks outside. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Gorthadak seems to be a little busy at the moment. He's not currently looking for people to be there. Please just give him a little bit. I'm sure he'll be ready momentarily."
Could you mention that Maeve's waiting out here? Of the Elder State. That's all.
I will do what I can. If I probably shouldn't mention that.
She immediately. What shouldn't you mention?
Well, it's just that. Damn this. That technically you can just walk through with intent to go there and go there, but I implore you to please wait.
Wait a second. Does that mean just her, or does that mean in
wide
general and the whole
grin
thing's a
across her
sham?
face.
Just her, because she has the very important research that he does with her. So it did that for that sort of reason. But I implore you, please do not abuse it, or else he will take it away. Please don't go in there currently.
Maeve walks in.
No! Oh my god!
You walk into the Gorthadak and be no.
I was sitting there. I was like, yeah, she would. like the moment he's like, well, you have special permission.
Gorthadak goes, I'm going to go on break. Walks in, and then another one walks out and goes, I didn't realize it was break time yet.
Oh, it's
Maeve,
not, but one of you might get broken.
You walk in, and at first you're greeted with like the mist weird shit, and as the mist clears and you can stare, you're first hit with the brain trying to comprehend the true body of an angel. As you stand there staring at Gorthadak, hands crossed behind his back, looking up at billions of multicolored magical strands coming in and tying together into a glowing ball. You blink and suddenly the ball is emitting bright, blinding light. You blink and suddenly there is everybody you've ever known. You blink, suddenly everybody's organs are in there. You blink, suddenly it's eyes, billions of eyes. You blink, it's every crystal. And in the midst of this random mishmash of your brain trying to comprehend what it's seeing, you hear, just imprinted into your mind, a language you cannot understand. And you hear Gorthadak go, it appears there is. We'll talk later. And then
Maeve, like, casually, like, before, like, any of this happens, like, all of that shit's happening, and she's just, like, slow wandering up next to Gorthadak, just, like, staring at it. She's like...
And as you get next to Gorthadak, he goes, oh, sir, it appears there is. We'll talk later. And it disappears. And it takes about 3 seconds before the visages of what might that be fully disappear. Before, at the final 5 seconds, you just see pure magical energy slowly dissipating.
Horrors beyond my comprehension, how about that? Anyways...
You other three on the outside get a... Oh, it appears Gorthadak is no longer busy. If you'd all like to step through.
Interesting.
Anywho...
As you step through, you Maeve watch as Gorthadak turns, and you look and see that all three of them all three of them appear within the tower.
What took
For
y'all so
the-
long?
Not, you.
was
We're not
just-
interrupting anything, are we?
I
Oh
hope
no,
not.
the interruption's
No.
gone. It was me.
She
But-
already interrupted. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting stuff that was happening. Don't quite grasp it, but
Oh.
weird.
None do.
Huh.
Not even me.
What I thought. Anywho, where was that place you needed to go again? Nox.
Oh, it was, let me, he opens up the notebook.
She used the notebook to find out where it was.
Avagara?
Avagara. Right. You need to go there? That's
Uh,
pricey.
Oh, yeah, would need to go there, yeah.
Pricey because
How
pricey or
pricey?
pricey because expensive or pricey because far away?
Pricey because far away. Right. You remember how I sent you all to Sailor Haven? Not you, Mayor. You remember how I sent you all to Sailor's Haven? Where you
Yeah.
fought the pirate ghost.
You fought pirate ghosts?
Yeah,
we
that
told
was,
you-
we told you about it.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
told you
I forgot
briefly.
my-
We didn't tell you all about it. but-
Gorthadak grins, looks at you, and holds out a ring, goes, yes, and her soul is within this.
What?
Grasp it again, and then he opens his hand and it's gone, and goes, right, well, per person to Sailor's Haven is about 1,500 gold.
Woo!
ooh,
That's if you don't have the special subscription through the transportation service through cargo,
wait,
or
are we cargo?
no, you're
I
people.
mean, technically,
You're not enslaved, so you're not cargo. Sorry.
Okay, but it sounded like you were about to say.
Indentured. You're not indentured. People don't like to use the word enslaved.
I wonder why. Does it have the same connotation here as where I'm from?
Mostly.
Okay.
There are certain rules and certain things certain indentured servants can't do. How, for instance, you can't make a servant who is only indentured for work do sexual favors, and you can't make a sexual favor servant do work. And there are certain things certain servants can't do. However, Avagara is a little bit farther. That one's about 2,500 gold per person.
Ooh, we do not have that.
I
No, we don't have that kind of money.
I don't know what kind of money you have, but I
Uh,
definitely do not
I mean, I
have that.
have 3,300, but that's about it.
Now, not to toot my own horn, but running the greatest and largest bar there is in all of reality itself gets me a little bit of money.
Yeah, we know you're loaded.
Now, I could get you there. However, there's been a bit of an issue going on recently. You
An
see,
issue?
the head priest at the church was originally
original.
thought to be. Why did that fucking notes close? God damn it. The note I needed, I clicked it and fucking.
Isn't that the? Are you gonna say that's like the fourth or 7th?
What,
Same one.
chosen? The chosen of the children?
I'm guessing
the-
that's what you were going to go with.
It's not the fourth or
Hello,
seventh. No, the fourth is
Oku-senman,
Court of Home, and the
please.
seventh is
Welcome to
you.
the chat. I forgot to say that earlier. Thank you
Ah,
for
right.
coming.
No. Number 9.
Ah, I thought that was okay. Anyway,
It was originally believed that the head priest was number 9, the chosen of the knowledgeable. However, ever since we have gained the boons back through, looks at you, Brudham, the 7 gaining theirs back, They've disappeared. And I've learned who the true owner of the Boon of the Knowledgeable is. And they are the owner of a very large library.
Hey, I know him.
You do? Do you remember his name?
I remember it. I can't say it.
Pippin
Paddleopsicopoulos. Yeah, motherfucker, I knew it. I knew it off description alone. I knew it off description alone. I
I had a
despaired
feeling.
immediately.
Small man that's really fast.
I'm so sorry, son.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, what's
Yes.
his first name?
Wazoo.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
That's
Yes,
interesting.
not many people do. He keeps it secret. He showed up. I originally thought that the library was just ran by a crazy old man who knew a lot of things, but it makes sense that he's the chosen of the knowledgeable, and why he doesn't like people getting rid of the knowledge out of his library. So, with the head priest of the Ten Children's Church gone, there's a bit of issue with, how I could say, the lead priest disappearing kind of throws a church out of balance, especially when there's nobody to take over their position, because it takes about 100 years to know everything you need to know, and the longest somebody has stayed there has been 70.
Huh.
So, what I need you to do is go to the church, figure out why the fuck they went away, and if you do, I will pay the full 10,000 gold tab it will take, technically 20,000 gold tab to get you to and from.
Yeah, that sounds alright to me.
Deal.
Now, whether you chase this person and kill them is up to you, and I'll trust your judgment on this. But you're only getting something this light because you've already helped me with another important favor. So, you're already on my good side, which is why you're getting a supposed to be easier task. So,
Alright.
unless you would like to figure out how to come up with 20,000 gold yourselves, feel free to take this job.
Yeah. We'll...
This sounds reasonable.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Another quick question. Do you know why Corazon is so moody?
I have no clue. I haven't seen him in a while.
Maeve, slow turn, ear to ear grin. like fucking necrotic ooze pouring out. She is oblivious to that. It's like, oh, do I have some stuff for you? I can't clap. Fuck.
Oh, I have some stuff for you.
Right? I don't have my raise arm.
As you go to clap, he goes, I have an idea. And immediately goes to like rummage through this massive fucking desk covered in things. Which fucking trinket was it? Shit. And like is looking around and he's like, I'm listening. I'm looking as well.
Okay. So, he's got this little fucker in his care called Tiny. Right.
Maybe. I thought he
Okay.
was in a... He's the illusionist. Yeah, he wasn't in the cage, wasn't he?
Correct.
Is he actually
Told
tiny?
you.
Oh yes.
They they call him that because he looks permanently like a child.
Yes.
Oh,
Acts like
okay.
permanently like a child as well.
Yeah. I had to fucking talk to him like he was a goddamn child, even though he's probably like fucking Claude my age, right? But so turns out Orozarin didn't quite know that that wasn't actually him, or actually not him in the cage. Orozarin thought he got him, right? So
Oh.
a little birdie tweets something on the wind, and Corazorn catches that. And Corazorn did not take lightly to that. No, he didn't. So I was, boy, it was fucking something. I watch him march his way down to the guards post. He talks to Big Minotaur Man. He goes, "Show me where the fucking silly squad is," which, first of all, hilarious fucking name for them. Fucking opens the door, marches down, rips the fucking steel bars to the side, looks at him and goes, "Pull your actual fucking self to here, right fucking now." And it puts the fear of God knows what into him. So, of course he does. And Corazon goes, "Neat, you're not getting out of this fucking place." Snaps his finger. And between you and me, bud, I'll transmit this just to him. He puts some runes around the place so no illusions nor teleportation can go down in there. And I'll go back to the entire group. And, of course, after the fact, I start, following him around. He's fucking fuming the entire time. He's like, "So what actually happened? This, that, And of course, Tiny's not gonna tell him, so a different birdie told him on the fucking wind that he was pulling fucking pranks in the goddamn forest. And his idea of a prank is to go fucking traipsing about as a child, as a fucking monster, as people, etc., fuck with people, run their pockets for money, and then send them on their merry way." Now, we didn't know that. We almost killed him outright. Yeah, no, that was a fucking thing. Old magic man over there, and I point to Tylik, fucking dropped a fireball on him, and if it wasn't for his immediate pleading and other questions that were brought up for various reasons, I would have pounded him to a motherfucking pulp.
He would have deserved it. I don't know.
Absolutely. He's sitting there fucking sniveling, and he's like, "Oh, I'm ready to die." And I told him, "Well, don't gamble with your fucking life if you're not ready to lose it." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "You fucking better be." So anyways, that's what's got old Corazorn in a fucking tizzy right now.
That all sounds crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. Now, he walks over to you, Maeve, and goes, "Hold up your, right nub." Like, starts attaching this, like, metal ring around the end of the nub, and you're like, you'd think the fucking silly crew would... The silly squad would stop fucking with him after what they did before.
Oh, absolutely. Especially someone like him. I feel like he could kill me if he thought about it.
As you finish that sentence, you feel a bunch of screws immediately into your gem.
Fuck me! Could you at least give me a warning about that?
Sorry. Leans back. So I learned something about your necrotic energy.
Yeah?
It doesn't get generated. It gets recycled.
Recycled?
Your body, whatever it is with the topaz that you are made of, pulls in necrotic energy within it and collects it and condenses it. So as it leaks out of you, it gets immediately evaporated in the air, and you act like a magnet that brings it in, seeps it in, connects it in.
What the fuck's a magnet?
Pulls out thing, does the full check again.
I really do love this character who's like so magically adept. Like her world is like high magic. Like, what the fuck is a magnet, bro?
The fuck is a magnet?
Oh, that's what a magnet is.
Right.
How about
Well-
that? We just call them magic rocks.
This little contraption.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use your necrotic breath while holding that in underneath your mouth.
Faces away from everyone before she does that as to not blast them by accident.
You blast out your necrotic energy, and it doesn't go far before it immediately curls back and starts spiraling around where the metal piece is, and as it spirals, it immediately starts to condense itself and starts to pull itself out and grows a fully necrotic arm.
Ooh.
And he goes, now, I don't know how consistent that will work. However,
She immediately goes to like swipe at her face to see if it's like a solid fucking thing or if it'll wisp immediately. So
It-
question, do I slap myself in the fucking face?
yes. Yes.
Solid too.
Yes. I notice that the necrotic energy within your body stayed wispy and thing, but this is all of that necrotic energy condensed entirely within this arm, making you have not the first person, but one of few to have solid necrotic energy.
Please do not high five me with that.
See, the moment you say that.
I said no. I said please no. I said please no.
Fine.
Wait, go to that. Can I?
Go for it. I'm not healing you.
Oh.
Never mind.
Nox
no,
is like,
no, thank
I'm a wizard. I don't have the capability of healing.
All that
I
fucking magic.
I can
and
heal you
can't
if you need me
heal a
to.
wound?
I can.
Well,
But
Brandon,
it's really expensive to do it, and
you fucking ready for this, lad?
Nox is like preparing himself to be ready to heal Brenham if he needs to.
Sure.
uh, all right. What's your regular damage? It's a D6.
My monk damage.
Yes, just
my-
just for
Monk
basis for
damage,
me.
I believe.
I believe you're at a D6 right now, because that's where Ramoxis is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm at D6 till 10th.
All right. You have roll 1d8 for me.
Who?
Brenham, you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
It like on skin contact, you just feel your life essence just like just a small bit of it just siphoned into my arm as she.
And as that's happening, you watch as the hand that's condensed starts to like fall apart and mist away. And it's just the nub again, and then the metal shoots off and falls to the ground, and you all watch as slowly within the topaz, the green ever so slowly starts to build, and after about a minute, it then begins to drool out of the mouth again. And Gorthadak picks it back up and goes, not complete. Now,
He's fucking awesome.
if you are using this and you break your back,
Yes.
I
feel
do
like it'll
not
do-
think it will come back. So if you are to use this, don't do that.
do the yeah. Okay.
I'm
Fair. That's understandable. That was going to be my next question, and the next thing I was going to look at, and I'm very glad that you talked to me about that beforehand, because I'd rather not shatter my fucking back and have it not reform.
Yes. So, I'm glad that worked. However, I'm currently going to be working on something that will connect to this and allow you to have it permanently and not have to use your breath to charge it, and it will immediately transfer it into the arm and immediately transfer it out of the arm so you don't have to wait for a recharge if you're interested.
Is the fucking Pope Catholic? Yes, I'm interested.
Who the hell is the Pope?
Who's the
It's
Pope?
something from where I'm from. It's is water wet? Does the ground sit beneath our feet? Yes, of course.
Right. Well, I'll get working on that. This was a prototype, a well-working one, because I am a fucking genius.
That you are. That you are.
Now, it might take me a couple tries, so just come back every now and again and we can experiment with this.
Oh, absolutely.
Until then, this will be grand. And all it will take is more... I don't really need much research on you, though the better understanding of you will make it easier and more effective for this. I will say more information on the ritual you used. That's where I'm interested.
Alright. Alright, Mr. Magic Man. Yeah, I'm willing to dance your dance.
Lovely. It does take two to tango. Now,
Fortunately, I've got 2 left feet.
I can give you 2 right feet, but I can't switch one of them.
Fuck. Oh, I guess I'll stick with my left.
I was going to say make a wisdom save, but I'm not sure you have the capability to succeed on what would be Gorthodax DC.
Out of interest, what is this DC?
Oh my god, really?
Yes!
Oh my god!
You have Polymorph cast on you, and you have 2 right feet.
Fuck.
Because I'm joking, and he dispels it.
Thank you. It was like a metaphor.
I know, but
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. Like, I can never tell with the intellect types because sometimes they take things a little bit too seriously. I just wanted to be sure.
do you say that, and he immediately, like, slouches? God, no. You wouldn't be... I've been alive far too long. Before I died, I was over 1 million years old. Then I came here, and I've lived for over billions of years.
Fuck me.
I've
You
gotten to
still
that
don't
point
look
where
a
I've...
day over 40 million.
Thank you. I have lived too long that I do what I want, and I screw around sometimes because it keeps people on their toes. The amount of times I have these intellectual wizards coming to me for high intellectual talks about spells and it's things I did millennia ago tires me because they think I haven't thought about using create water in somebody's lungs. That's child's play.
Just use destroyed water on the person.
Exactly.
Immediately dehydrate them. What are they gonna do about it?
Now, granted, doing that takes higher ability to be able to focus on just the water in the body, but it's more funny. I find it greater to cast spells that look intimidating, but do next to nothing. You would not believe how confusing it is for people to see me, of all people, casting a spell that takes about 20 seconds to cast, and then nothing notable happens. And all I did was just clean my clothes.
That's kind of funny.
It's really funny.
Well,
Well,
we've
this
got shit
is...
to do.
Yeah, we do need to
Yes.
get going to go find this person.
Alright, well,
been fun having you, and I'll be sure to work more on this, as this has been my main focus of entertainment for the current time. But this is junk. Throws it. Alright. And you would also notice, as he was, like, fucking with the desk, there was, like, a pile, like, up... Like, the desk was maybe at his waist, and the pile was up to his chest of just random fucking magic things. That he would, like, shake one, and it would glow. He would take another, be confused, grab another, connect it, and then it would, like, make a small light at the top. He's like, oh yeah, like, just going, what the fuck was this again? Oh, I remember this. I don't remember making you.
Throws it away, explodes. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that was.
right.
Right, that was just a bomb. It was made in a bomb factory.
They're bombs. You all walk. He creates the white mist gate for you to walk through. You find yourselves back out onto the street.
So what the fuck were we supposed to do for him? I got kind of caught up in having another arm again, and it being made of necrotic shit. I got really caught up in that, and, like, all other thoughts really left my brain.
Oh, no, yeah, no, that's fully fair.
Consciousness?
It was cool. It hurt, but it was cool.
It was fucking awesome, is what it was.
Oh, yeah, are you feeling
Yeah.
okay, by the way,
You-
Brenham?
When you were looking
I'm
at your
fine.
hand,
Okay,
whenever it
alright.
happened, whenever it happened, your whole hand went pale, and over, like, the next couple minutes, blood flow has been getting back, and your hand is now normal colors.
It's still a little tingly, but I mean, it'll be fine.
Alright.
I lose it, I just get a cool hand too. I might get another cool hand. You know? So
If y'all
some kind
lose
of
it, we can
optimistic
be one
good
arm
thinking.
buddies. With our powers combined, we can have two whole fucking arms. Fuck yes.
Anyway, we're supposed to be
Oh,
going
I-
to the church.
Well, I
Right.
appreciate your
That's
optimism.
what we were doing.
You all make your way through the thoroughfare, through the thoroughfare around the Colosseum, through the Colosseum, and now, Maeve, you're first time, like, noticing it since this is where you're walking, because at first you're like, alright, where the fuck... Like, where is this church?
Where the fuck is a church, bro?
And you look forward and see bigger than the Colosseum, wider than the Colosseum, with a spire going into the sky. This massive gray stone, stained glass windows church. Couple miles away.
Well, I assume that's our destination.
Yep.
You take a little bit to walk, it reaching about noon by the time you make it to the church. At first, as you were walking up, as you were maybe like 30 minutes away, you were like, okay, those doors are pretty big. Like, what, like 50 feet tall? Those are big doors. And as you're up next to it, you're like, these doors are like 500 feet tall. What the fuck? And there's the two handles that also look identical to door knockers as well, right next to each other in the middle.
And trying to give you that same facial look.
Don't. Please. The church is going through enough already. They just lost that case.
Well, ain't that a giant pair of knockers right there?
You know what
I feel like
time
we
it
need to be more
is.
respectful. It is a church after all.
You said the church has
How far
knockers on the door?
knockers? Is it like properly like halfway the fucking door? Is it like 250 feet up?
No. There are ones for design that are equivalent size of the door, but there are just two regular sized ones right next to the thing. Right next to the crease of the door.
Well, with the knocker.
You
What
go
about the big knocker though?
You
Well, I
pull the
can't get
knocker,
that
and it's a
far
lip.
We
You
will
pull the
have to be able
knocker.
to knock those at one point.
Hold on. You pull the knocker, and it's a little heavy. And when you knock, you're about to pull back again, but suddenly the knock feels. You hear a big. And you're like, that's louder than I expected. And as you're lifting for the second time, you see the big knocker pulling back as well.
This wicked grin across her face.
You, as fast as you can.
I feel like you could just lift it and then just drop it.
But it's funnier if I like slam it forward.
As after about 7 or 8, you suddenly feel the door get pushed as you're lifting it again. So it's like a.
I lift it as it opens, and I fully let go of it and like step back. So one more time.
As you just see a person pushing on the door, and then the kung, and as it, they go, fuck, and get launched onto their ass from the force of the knocker hitting the door. Goes.
I feel like that was enough
Stands back
times.
up, and you see a young elven gentleman go, I'm so sorry, the church is currently closed right now. We are having some problems. Please come back at another time.
We're here to help with those
We're
problems.
actually helping. Yeah, we're here to
Thank
help.
Gods. Okay, please come in. You walk through, massive fucking hall. And in the direct center is a stage with circular seats all around it. And as you're looking around, you see 10 stained glass windows, all depictions of the 10 children.
Oh, some fancy fucking glasswork, ain't it? Anyhow.
As you're walking through, following the elven gentleman, he goes up to this older half-elven man that you all remember from the first the Tylek remembers. No, all of you went to the church
Yeah,
at one point.
I mean, I came here
No, I
multiple
didn't.
times.
Well, except
Yeah.
Maeve, obviously.
It's been a
but
while
you
since
remember
I've been here.
the half-elven elderly gentleman that helped you all last time. That you specifically remember whenever John tried to do the family thing. Yeah, the soul census. And it backfired. And he was like, I need to get the head priest.
And I punched the fucking thing and dented it.
Yeah.
You see him like kind of frantically looking around at like all the empty seats. You go, these people are apparently here to help. He goes, oh, lovely. All right. So here's the issue.
Your priestess is missing.
Yes. But that's not the only thing. She has taken the book, the book of scripture. We could easily continue without that priest. We would just need to train them up, but without the book of scripture, we can't do our main scriptures and things for the sermons. And also, the book is more than just scriptures. It is also, one could say, rituals for certain things that is only entrusted to the church, which is why to be the head priest and to be the holder of the scripture, you have to go through 100 years with the church, because that highly discourages people to go through here for 100 years. So we're missing that, and a few other things from the church's treasury.
Quick
You
question.
think you would have a second copy or something?
That's what
Or
I
at
was
least a-
about to fucking say.
At least a
Smart
way
lad.
to, you know.
It's not
Follow it?
exactly a book that's easy to copy.
Well, I'm not talking about like the rituals and shit, but just like the we are gathered here today type stuff.
Yeah, at least the
Yes.
basic stuff, just in case you need it.
However, it is that book that is tied to the scripture, and so if the congregation came and saw us doing it without the book,
people would have questions.
Did
That's
she
fair.
just disappeared out of nowhere?
Yes, she did.
Just like mid-sermon? Just...
No. Luckily for us, there was no sermon happening. It was a couple days ago. I was talking to her about the next congregation, and suddenly she stopped dead still. Said that her time was up. I questioned her. She went to the treasury. I tried my fastest to chase her. She was faster than I was, and she grabbed something that later I found out was a holy relic. She grabbed a few holy relics. One of them being a sword that is supposed to be forged by the Forge's Flame. And also a shield forged by the Forge's Flame. And she ran off with the book. I was unable to get her. I have no idea where she went. I have no idea what her motive would be. If you want, you can start in the treasury. I didn't go fast enough.
I'm fine with that. Let's take
Right away.
Yeah, let's
There's
have
also-
a look.
propaganda.
Takes you over to this corner where there's this massive spiral staircase. Starts taking you down. He goes, and as leading down, there's also her living quarters that was within the church. And she never let anybody else in, but nobody ever questioned because she was the head priest. After about a minute or two of going down the spiral staircase, you eventually come into this very dark, open room. He waves his hand in front of a rune, and a bunch of floating lights appear above, and there's bunches of boxes and armor stands and weapon stands and bookshelves and a mad plethora of things that you can only assume have some sort of religious iconography to them. And he leads you over, leading you through a bit of a maze to the center, where there is an empty pedestal. And he goes, "This was where the sword was, and the shield was embedded into," and you see a recess in the pedestal. That's where you assume a shield would go. I don't know what you would like to do. I run a church. I'm not a man to steal.
You know, I would say, can I speak to the manager? But I think the manager is the one who left.
Yeah, I'm now acting manager.
Unfortunate.
I was pious my whole life. I don't know what motive she might have. I'm so sorry for being unhelpful.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This
Do you
is not your
know-
wheelhouse. This is more of my wheelhouse.
I mean, do you know anyone else that was really close to her?
She seemed... I mean, she would go out and talk with somebody, but sometime before the attack of the Dreadworm, she just kind of quit going out and stayed entirely within the church, staying within her room.
Well, I would like to go see her room if that's not an issue.
Yes, of course.
Before we leave, would I be able to like check and see if I could like, I don't know, with like magic, if there's anything like left over here, or if like there's anything like, to like tell if there was any like magic involved with her, like.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
from what you can get in the air, like the only arcana you can feel or sense are coming from the pedestal, because even just like looking at it without even having to do that decent, like without even having to do an arcana check, just being near it, whatever the equivalence of is to, oh, that's radiant magic.
Like
Alright.
little like fucking angels like hearts.
Yeah, like
I did
Maeve,
not
you're looking at like every time you look at it, you just get this sense of intense holy power. It's just a
turn to ash if I touch that.
it is a pure white marble pedestal.
Is that the pedestal that held the book, or?
No, it is
Or,
a
like, where the
pedestal
shield?
where there is a recess for the shield, and then there is a raised slab in the middle where the sword sat into.
Okay.
I feel like I'd turn to ash if I touched that.
I can't get over the.
You are religious.
Do you touch it?
Yeah.
All right, make a Constitution save.
Can't have you losing your other arm.
Time to lose both arms so that I can stunt on people, and it's gonna be so funny because if I get captured, go ahead,
Oh my
tie me up.
God.
What are you gonna do? Tie me up.
What are you gonna
What are you gonna
tie
do?
me up?
I'm arrested. What are you gonna do? Put me in handcuffs?
It's like that,
Melt away.
it's like that one clip where the dude's in the back of a cop car and the cop's like, "Hey, don't run away." It pans open, the dude has no legs.
Or the dude who had one arm and they just put a handcuff around one wrist and it's just hanging.
I
17.
literally saw a video
All
like
right.
that.
You touch it and you immediately get this sense of warmth. All of the necrotic energy within you dissipates, and you let go, and you're like, "Fuck the thing about me," and it slowly collects
That's-
back again.
I'm not touching that again. That was mildly disturbing, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, are you alright?
Physically, I'm fine. Emotionally and mentally, I'm very deeply disturbed because I've had this necrotic bit about me my entire life, either on me, within me, etc. And it was gone for like 6 seconds. Okay, what's the best way I can describe this? Imagine your blood was gone for 6 seconds. Yeah, that's basically what I felt. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
could
touch
be with
that
Oh,
that
I'm
now.
sorry.
Yeah, it was.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine now, but like I'm emotionally disturbed and a little bit distraught, so I'm just gonna go to the priestess.
I was like, let's go rummage around a woman's room, shall we?
Yeah,
That's my specialties.
you make your way up the stairs.
I'm very disorganized.
As the priest is going up, he's like, "I probably should have warned you about the pedestal. It is of pure radiant energy. Any negative or necrotic energies that come within contact immediately dissipate. Any undead, no matter the strength, that touch it immediately disintegrate. And there is... Unfortunately, it cannot leave the confines of this church."
There it is. Because I had the thought, I had the Divinity 2 original sin thought of into the bag, and then you run up to a lich.
I saw you do that. I was like, "Fuck! I need to fix this."
Shit.
Backpedal. No, it's you can't leave confines of the church, but also undead don't ever really enter the church. But it also makes the entire church kind of radiate a radiant energy. And after about another like 5 minutes of this dude trying to keep small talk and just like talking about the church, you reach this upper landing where there's this long red carpet along this hallway, and halfway down the hallway are these two double doors. And he goes, all right, this is... They're locked.
Maeve hears that and just starts like lining up the door, like looks down, starts finding the weak spots, and it's just like,
Hold on, wait! Remember that the entire church is bathed in radiant energy? Doing something that might be considered inherently bad and destructive might get repercussions. However,
Do you have a key?
No, however, considering she is now technically an enemy of the church, it might be fine.
the moment he goes,
Go ahead.
and the millisecond the words technically an enemy of the church, just
I'd say make an attack roll, but it's a door.
doors have AC 5.
Yeah, roll attack.
Oh.
You need to roll a 1 to miss. So I think you have with Ramox's I have a +6, so
11. I rolled a 6. My bad. 14.
14. Yes, you wheel back, punch, and you realize that the door swings inward, which helps. Go ahead and roll your damage real quick. Yes.
Crush your feet. Can I, instead of the door swinging open, can just like offhand just
Go ahead and roll your damage. We'll see.
God, I hope I roll max. Almost max, that's 10.
Sure, I'll say you punch in and they like fold into a V and just slide 5 feet, and then they just are stood up in a in the V shape.
Well, you still got the doors if you want to reinstall them. I'd suggest getting better hinges next time. And I walk.
He just looks. He goes, "All right, she wasn't smited, which means they are an enemy of the church." Okay. Just like look. I'll be back in the main chamber if you need me. I have lots of thoughts to have. And just slowly hobbles his way back down.
Oh,
This heretical motherfucker coming in, fucking
I
with
hope you'll be
everything.
okay.
You just hear, I hope so too.
If I'm doing wrong, God smite me. I'll rescind that statement.
As you
I
say
love-
that, you hear a small thunder crack.
Point taken.
Well, I hope this won't have any
Uh,
repercussions in the future.
And I will say, we will end that session there.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Everybody goes to level 9.
Let's go. I punched the door so hard we leveled up.
Oh my god.
Punched in the door of the church.
The door was just enough XP.
Let's go. I love XP leveling.
It's totally XP leveling. Uh-huh.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
It is a 6 for my health, so I got to a cool and flat
Can't wait to
18.
find Pippin Paddleopsicopolis.
Mr. Wazoo.
Mr.
Oh,
Wazoo.
he's nice.
Oh yes. He tends to be quite nice.
Yeah, it was really
are
funny
ninth
having-
level now, right?
Yes, you're 9th level. It was really funny, which by the way, John also keeps same levels as well.
Yippee!
Nice.
I was just chilling in bed. He wakes up.
He wakes up, his muscles are thick.
Okay.
It's like, damn, the fields.
The the earth giveth back. Finally.
Giveth, take it.
I mean, yeah, that's just the life and death cycle. I get unarmored movement improvement. I get to Jesus across water and skitter up walls.
Yep, you are the same
I
level as
get more
Romoxis.
spells.
God, I cannot wait for my next character because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. He's going to be very abrasive to start.
Ooh.
He is going to be the green side of a fucking sponge to start, but oh man.
For
By
what?
the way,
For Jerem's campaign.
Oh.
it was
no.
really funny having David interact with Pep and Pedalopsicopoulos, not knowing who he was.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
I did not get that, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he's
was
from Jerem.
fun.
Yeah, it's from Jerem's campaign. Because I asked Jerem, hey, can I use Pep and Pedalopsicopoulos? He was like, yeah.
How in the hell did you
Hell
come
yeah.
up with that name?
I didn't. Jerem did.
Jerem did, and he took the name from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
But where?
So you know whenever Aang, Katara, and Sokka are trying to get into Omashu,
Yes.
Aang makes up a name for himself as pretending to be an old man, and that is the name.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
It's gonna take so much reading.
Always remember great it's great artist steal. It's one of my longtime favorite quotes, and I just go, yeah. Because we call it inspiration. I go, this is mine now.
Yeah, because I was like, where can I put Pip and Pedalopsicopoulos? I have an idea. The Chosen of Knowledge.
Hell yeah! If anyone would be, it would be him. With considering all the shit that he does.
I have a very
He's
fucked
dead.
up choice I could make for my next character in this campaign. I have a very fucked up choice.
Oh god, what is your idea?
Shock show.
If Jock
could.
showed up, I would be happy but also upset.
Oh, absolutely.
It could be canon.
It could be canon.
That's the thing.
It genuinely could be, and that's the worst fucking part because Jock Show last session died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh.
If
By
he
the
showed
way-
up here after dying.
By the way, Trent, I just want to say,
Oh.
all the things I'm having with Gorthodak's age, do not feel free to make that on canon in your campaign.
I won't, bro. The world has not been around for 1,000,000 years.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, well, he already has his predetermined age, but I mean like him living for millions of years.
Yeah.
Because
I'll
like
think
this,
about that.
yeah, this is just him. Like, this is this world Gorthodak. This
Yeah.
type, this timeline Gorthodak.
Alright, I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. I'm
Go to
tired as
sleep.
hell.
Alright, see you later.
Good night, bye.
It was fun.
Bye
Bye bye.
Bye.
What?
I'm now looking at all the spells I can possibly choose.
You already have too many fucking spells.
I know, and now I can even have more.
About to say, I
Level
just got level 5
5,
spell, so now I have so
yeah!
much to read.
Oh right, you get 5th level.
I get 5th level.
Yes, I have 5th level too.
Damn.
So I can
I
go
don't.
through all
It's-
these 5th level spells I can choose from.
These.
I don't, because I multi-classed.
Oh my god, so much
I
to
can do
read!
5d10?
What are you looking at?
Geez.
Oh, that's funny.
See?
I'm looking at that same one.
Hold on, let me look at this. Fucking
Technically, it's 510. It's 5d10.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
cleric.
That's such a weird name.
Fifth. What is it?
Geese.
Geese.
Geas.
Place a magical command on a creature you can see, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from action. Of course, you decide. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed Wisdom save. Be charmed. While the creature is charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day. Okay, so basically it's a... So basically it's a, if they take the damage if they do not agree, if they do not listen to you.
Yeah. So basically, could I just say, like, hey, don't move. Go up to them and push them?
No, that's forced movement, so that wouldn't work.
Okay, but I could still say, don't move. And if they fail, they literally either have to take 5d10 or just be still.
Yes, but they can only take that 5d10 once a day.
That still means within that turn of combat, either they would have to do nothing or take 5d10.
Yes.
Hmm.
You can issue a command short of... Should you issue a suicidal command, the spell ends. You can also end the spell early by using an action to dismiss it. A remove curse, greater restoration, or wish spell also ends. Its duration is 30 days. At 7th or 8th level, its duration is 1 year, and at 9th level, it lasts until you dispel it. It can last forever, or if one of the remove curse, greater restoration, or wish is used.
Okay, now I feel even worse because if I were to do that, and if I were to say, don't move, they either take 5d10 or they'd just be stuck there for like 30 days.
I would say saying don't move might fall into the thing of suicidal command. Because if they cannot move for 30 days, how are they going to get shit to eat?
But we also live in a space where you cannot die.
You can die.
Right.
You can die.
Forever.
You just don't die from old age. You can still die from hunger and thirst.
That is true. Okay, okay, but you got what my idea was at first.
Yeah.
I understand yours, but from just reading it, it's like
You could be like, you could say no running or only crawl.
No, that's too aggressive. That's too. I would never do that.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Handstand
6,
for 10 minutes.
7,
Although I think that would also
9,
be considered
10,
a suicidal
11,
command.
12, 13. Oh my god.
What?
Fasting time 8 hours?
So
What the fuck is this?
my thing says I can add 13 new spells.
What?
Oh, you get legend lore as well. You get scrying.
All of the options that it gives me
Insect
for level
blade.
5, there is 13 options in total.
If you want 13 level 5 spells...
I don't have any others to choose from is the thing.
Do you really have every fucking spell known?
Yeah.
What?
That's not right. That shouldn't be right.
Each time we leveled up, it gave me more spells like choices.
That should not be right.
Well then.
Wait, does that mean I can do that?
It told me how many like spells I can add, and then I just added those when we kept going.
Can I do that?
No. You wouldn't use them anyway.
I mean, it's true, but can I?
No.
Because my thing, it's like, you can add 13 new spells.
Can I?
No.
And like, each time we leveled up, it was like, okay, you can choose more spells. And I was like, okay, I'll choose these ones, I guess. Until eventually, like, it just filled out all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm...
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But what subclass?
Life.
Life cleric,
Like,
yes. I mean, I was just doing what it told me to do.
A number of cleric spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your cleric level.
That's prepared spells. That's spells you can prepare. But that's the spells she knows. She knows every first, second, third, and fourth level spell.
I'm just not able to choose all of them at the same time.
Yeah, she can only prepare so many.
Yes.
That's one thing that's advantageous about the sorcerer is my spells are my spells. I can just cast them. I do not have a prepared spell list.
Hmm.
I mean, it sounds like it tracks.
I would hope it wouldn't be having an issue, because I'm pretty sure Life Cleric was literally one of the set options in here that I just chose. I'm just gonna do some more reading. Alright, well, while we're doing this, I'm gonna end the stream, so everyone say bye. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.